Hey folks, hey, welcome to another edition. We're trying to get this spare tire back in. We got the world's cheapest truck bed kit that I made. Well, it wasn't a kit because I made it, but it's the world's cheapest. We'll give you a loop around on that in a minute, but we got to get this in. There's an issue. I had to take a whole inch off of this. It was a 6-inch wide piece of plate, but I couldn't have the plate cover where there's going to be dirt and stuff in this rail. So hopefully what we're going to do is I'm going to take this carriage bolt out. Let's slide it in here. I'm pretty sure that this bolt was one of them. Get rid of that. It is going to tilt it over, and I don't know if I'm going to put a shim under there or maybe it'll suck it down enough so it's not so tilted. But there is one hole here already from the last time, and there's another hole to drill here, and I think I'm going to have to drill another hole where this other carriage bolt goes through. But before we do that and mark that, I'm going to put the spare up here and just make sure that a 235/15 spare will clear this area. So we'll just put a bolt on that real loose, like real quick, like. Okay, so we got a bolt on there. Yeah, it's not going to be great, but the whole bed kit's not great. All right, let's get the spare. You can do this one-handed. Yeah, you're only 150 years old. Okay, good. All right. So we're going to roll this over there and just put it on just with like one lug nut. We're just going to make sure that a 235/75/15, which is kind of big for the front spare, but it'll be good for both front and rear. This was on here before. I just want to make sure before I drill holes and modify anything else that this is okay. Tight. I'm glad I checked. Looks like it's a bit tight. Okay. Yeah, about 3/8 of an inch to spare from this tire to here. So the spare will not be bigger than 235/15. That's okay. I think I'm running 235s in the back, and you know, a spare is a spare. It could be a little smaller. It's just to get you off the highway. All right, so that hole is correct, and this other one I'm going to drill is correct. So I think we're good. Let's take it back off, and we'll mark the other hole from underneath, and mark the hole we have to drill down into the wood. Okay, this will go back off. Mark some holes. Alright, we know this one's good here. We know that one's good because that was already there, and I'm going to go underneath and mark one from underneath. You guys are coming with me. You guys are coming with. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there it is. Hopefully this will go through. I don't know. I might have to get some bolt and... Oh, shoot. This don't go through. Yeah, we're going to have to get something pokey. Yeah. I'll have to get a bolt and shove it through there and hit the painted surface with it or something. Let's do that. Yeah, this Sharpie will not go through there. Great. All right, so we'll take this bolt and we'll just kind of tap it through and scratch the painted surface, because I did repaint this. I had to zip disc an inch of this off. It was like an inch, and it would have covered that, and I just didn't like the look, and I didn't like that there would be dirt. You know, it's a work truck, but there'd be dirt getting in there. You might be wondering why I'm wearing 2 shirts and it's 80 degrees. The mosquitoes are intense after this storm. They are no joke out here, and it's like they always wait for you to lay under the truck and then they get you. I would too if I was a mosquito. All right, so we'll take this. And that's the hole right there. And we're gonna shove it up in there and kind of twirl it around. The light's terrible under here. You get the idea though. Hopefully that will scratch the paint enough that I can see that hole. Yeah, we did a pretty good job under here. It's all new wood. Didn't have to weld any new strips. Yeah, we're okay. It's gonna do the job. It's not, like I said in an earlier video, there's people that spend, you know, the bed kits start at like $1,200 with the chrome strips and the K-rails and spalded maple or red oak all finished. You could spend almost $5,000 on a bed kit. This was about 60 bucks. So yeah. You know me. All right, so let's take this out. Oh right, we put a bolt on it. Okay. Take that out, and then we'll just double check to make sure that we scratched enough of the paint on that to know where to drill. Yeah. All right, let's tip this over. And oh yeah, there's a little mark there. I can see it. It's right there. A little mark. It's right there. So we will center punch that and drill it. And while we're at it, we'll drill that little red mark there. And we might drill through the wood again. We might drill another hole. You know, this thing was flopping around earlier, and it's going to be off a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's going to be canted a little bit. I guess it's just the way it's going to be, unless I'm going to... I could weld some strips on here to bridge it up, but then you have that cavity under there where all the dirt's going. I'll do something clever. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So yeah, this is how it turned out. You know, it's a little short right here. Some of these rails didn't pop all the way down in. I think I'm going to take this one off and trim it with an X-Acto before I do, and then come in and trim it again. So this rail will pop down in like the rest of these. But I can use the truck now, and I can get to that later. Anyway, I got some rather large paintings to deliver very soon, and they don't fit in any other vehicle except this, so why not do it in style? And having a spare tires, that's, you know, I consider that stylish. All right, hey, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, you should. Let's keep the algorithm going, get these videos out to people. Yeah, okay, have a good day.